Hey, YouTube family, what happens when we roast somebody? What I mean by roasting is kind of a slang term. What happens when we roast them? What happens when we talk negative? And we're going to swing it both ways. I mean, what happens if we do this to them, to their face? They know we're doing it. And what happens when we do this in secret? You know, someone drives past in your dream car and you're like, oh, secretly, your secret thoughts are like, oh, what does he do for a living? I bet he rips people off. So when we roast somebody, what really happens? What happens in the areas of success and manifesting, and how does that negatively affect us? That's what we're going to talk about today. How I kind of got this idea of roasting is really from Dan Henry. And his YouTube channel isn't branded this way anymore. The whole branding was he created a video podcast and a podcast for entrepreneurs trying to make it happen, trying to figure out what to do, how to make their business successful, would go on a show and get roasted. On Dan Henry's side, if he's roasting somebody else, making fun of somebody else, making fun of the level that they're at in their business because he wants to feel like he's a big man, okay, what happens, his subconscious mind doesn't know it's a YouTube video, a TV show, or a podcast. So the subconscious mind just takes it as true, takes it as fact. The subconscious mind takes it as he's making fun of somebody else that's successful. He's making fun of somebody else that's trying to get successful. So guess what happens? The subconscious mind, Dan Henry's subconscious mind, makes it true for him. So what do I mean? It means success for Dan Henry. If success had wings, if money had wings, money would fly away from him. It would stay away from him. Because you can't attract things into your life which you make fun of, which you hate, which you despise, which you roast. But now let's talk about the people that like it, the people that like that type of content. People like to see people being roasted, or like to see people being put in their place, like to see people being put down. But the same thing happens. Remember that with your subconscious mind. The same thing happens. Okay, when you like to see other people being put down, when you like to see that shit, and what it is shit, it's bullshit. The same thing happens. Success, money, whatever you like, whatever you secretly like, whatever you, Chad's gonna be put in his place. Whatever you like, in that sense of negativity, you can't have. You have to understand that with your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind isn't going to bring you riches and money and millions of dollars if you despise and roast other people that have that or want to have that lifestyle. Because the subconscious mind is impersonal. It doesn't take jokes. It doesn't take what's true and false. It just takes it as is. Now let's relate it to, I want my dream house, I want my dream car, I want my dream salary. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be a multi-million dollar entrepreneur. So what really happens? So in that area, it's really identical, but you're doing it in a different way. You're doing it more secretly. If you want your dream car, you start doing these manifesting techniques for your dream car. All of a sudden, you start seeing your dream car all over the place. All of a sudden, this isn't a freeway, by the way. I'm sure that you can tell. Okay, this is northern Thailand. But you go, every time you drive to work, you drive through the big city, you're on the freeway, you start seeing your dream car all over the place. But what you do is, you go inside your mind and you start thinking, ooh, I bet that person rips people off. What does he do for a living? I bet he sells drugs. You know what I mean? You talk negative about that person that you don't even know. Look at it this way. Why, if you're roasting somebody, and I like that word roast in this video, okay, is why would that come to you if you're roasting them? It's not. Okay, if you're hating on somebody that has your dream car, then why in the world would your dream car come to you? If you're hating on somebody else that has what you want, it's not going to come to you. It's going to stay far fucking away from you. Bottom line. Okay, a lot of you are in this trap. A lot of you go down this rabbit hole. So this is a core issue that if you're doing this, this is probably what's keeping manifesting away from you. This is probably what's making it difficult for you to manifest your dream life. And not really even your dream life, is living life on your terms. Okay, that's what we want. We all want different things, but we want to live life on our terms, period. And if you're not living life on your terms, if things are not going your way in your 3D world, okay, If you're not living the life exactly how you want, you don't have the salary exactly how you want, well, the bottom line is that you don't know this information as well as you think you know. The bottom line is it's your job to figure out what you're doing, become aware of what you're doing, and change it. That's your responsibility. That's your job. Okay? The same thing goes to me. If I'm not living life on my terms, if things are slowing down, if things are not coming to me, if I'm not making the kind of money that I want to make, well, I got to figure out what I'm doing, what type of blocks I have, and I got to fix it. Okay? And that's the issue with manifesting. That's the issue. This information has been around for centuries. Okay, not decades, not years, centuries. It's the same information. People might explain it differently, but the bottom line is this information has been around for centuries. And you can debate me, arguing, or chat. I've been doing this. I've read all these books. But the question to you is, if you're not living life on your terms, you're not making the kind of money you want to make, you're not living life exactly on what you want to do, well, there's something missing, and you got to figure out what that is. But other than that, YouTube fam, that's all I wanted to say. It's kind of getting heated there a little bit. But I'd love to hear from you. Comment below. Remember, I got stuff in the description and the pinned comment as well if you want to get in contact with me and work with me and stuff like that. But check that out. Comment below, and I will see you in the next video.